know, still people awake. Sorry, my fucking phone died. And to be fair, it's still dead. My phone died, not my fault, sorry. I think it's permanently dead, so if anyone tries to get hold of me and you can't, it doesn't look like it's going to work. I don't know what's happened to my phone. The battery drained and it just stopped working, so I'll fix that in a minute anyway, if not I'll have to buy a new one. Hello, I don't want to say your name in case I say it wrong. Hello. I'll tell you what, I am fucking tired and stressed. And thank you for keeping me company and listening to my fucking rants. So, I do appreciate it. I know it gets boring for you. I'm only saying what everyone's thinking though. Sorry, a lot of people like him, believe it or not. You can't just change people's opinion of people because you don't like them anymore. Do you know what I mean? Hi Pam, you're right. I'm not going to make this a long one because I'm fucking... Is it actually peony? Have I said it right? It sounds really weird, so I didn't want to say it. Anyway, tell me how to pronounce it if you can. I'm finally home. I'll go back and look at everyone's comments in a minute. I don't really... It's pronounced peony. Peony. Well, why can't you just put an A in it then? Be normal like the rest of us. I'm not going to actually tell you what that means down here, but yeah, it doesn't mean whatever it means wherever you are. Hey Esther, you alright? So, yes, why are 26 of you still awake at this time of night? Seriously, have you got nothing better to do? Hello, Nanny Moon, I can see you. So, yeah, any questions about what I've said? Any comments or criticisms? Like, why are you guys so miserable? Please tell me. It's a flower. Oh, is it? Well... I won't go into what it means actually because it's going to completely change the whole life. But yeah, I'll tell you later. Sorry, I've had nothing to eat. I'm drained as hell. I've had 2 days of it running around here, there and everywhere. I really sleep before 5 or 6. Yeah, you've always been like that, ain't you, Nell? Oh, hey, Nell, I bet you're having a heart attack, ain't you, over me and Louise lasting this long? I'm surprised we haven't had a row yet. Anyway... I've said what I've got to say. I'm not going to take any of it back. I stand by it. I've not said that I think he's innocent or whether he's guilty. It's no one's business at the end of the day. I don't see what that's got to do with hunting. None of you, well, not you people that are here now, but no one's going to do anything about it anyway. All you're going to do, really, is listen to a load of fucking bullshit on live streams. Don't you ever get bored of it? Like... I'm bored of hearing the same sound voices over and over and over again. It's really boring. I don't even bother watching no more. Like, I genuinely don't. When I've got something to say, I'll come on here and I say it and I don't listen to what anyone else has got to say because then it starts affecting your way of thinking, and I've spent a long time listening to other people and their way of thinking. I have a question, Broken Sheriff. I can already tell who you are because you've mentioned Ian's name. So... You can say Broken Sheriff or whatever. All you fucking like. I couldn't give a shit. You're getting blocked. I don't think it's funny to be... Unless, of course, you've done it to somebody, you deserve it. So, Broken Sheriff, clearly you've got a lot of issues in your life, and I'll be speaking to you after because I think I know who you are. Please don't do that to me. If you've got any respect for me, you won't. People are going to have to respect the fact that I will do what I want to do, whether you like it or not. And I don't care what people's opinions are on it either. It's no one's business. So, the velour, is it called a velour? I don't know how you say it. Like, this is all new to me, this army stuff. I don't know what it is, but either way, the uniform isn't even the right uniform for what he was saying he was. So, there's your first answer out the window. Secondly, that was a meme that he actually titled, and it didn't have anything in it that said, this is mine. Like, I don't understand. You need to understand that everything with a motive in this place can be twisted however you want to see it. I'm constantly having fallouts with people because I think they've said one thing and they've actually said something else. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't keep going on like this. It's fucking nuts. You're going to have no one left. There's going to be nothing but a load of old people rowing about a load of shit. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Why can't I not get rid of this fucking ban from stream? Because you're annoying me. So, yeah, there was a lot of comments and I missed them all. So, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Hang on a sec. Let me swipe them back again. So, yeah, I've got nothing else to say about it. It is what it is. And if I choose to help people when they're on their knees, I will do. It's no one's business. I don't see why people should be left. I don't like that thought of people being left like that. If they genuinely deserve it, then yeah, fair enough. But you people were all friends. So I've seen or heard no justification as to why you're outing him in the first place, other than he's grassed you up for being a slag. Well, alright. I'm sure we can all agree that he's been a bit of a slag himself. Like, it's not a secret. So, what's the big deal? Other than he exposed you for being wrongly using another woman. I don't understand what your problem is. Or is it because he pissed on your parade and stopped doing everything you wanted him to? I know, Suze, we all did. I'm glad, to be honest with you, as much as I don't want him to suffer, I'm glad it's happened, because there's quite a few things that we've talked about. And to be honest with you, of course it hurts when you fall out with people that you're supposed to trust and whatever, and they betray your trust, because when you come in here, you don't expect people to do shit like that. But when you start getting into people's abuse and searching up people's abusers and God knows what else, like, you've all gone at me for less, a lot less. I don't understand why these people are allowed to get away with it every time, and why people like us, who had really good teams, regardless of what you thought of us, have to get all the fucking shit. Are you and Beth going to cry now because of the backing up of Sheriff? Who said I'm backing him up? If I want to stick up for him, Dale Wilson, what's it got to do with you? And what the fuck are you going to do about it? Absolutely nothing, you big melt. Can I tell you why? Because you can't even come on here on a real account. Do yourself a favour and get to fuck. I will stick up for who I want, when I want, and for whatever I want. Okay? It's not your business. What I find quite strange is at 2:30 in the morning you want to come on here and have a row with me about who I'm backing and who I'm not backing. Did you expect me to back you after everything you've done? I don't think so. I don't do racists. Sorry. I outed Charles personally, along with a few other people. Not going to mention those names because we did sort it out today, so I can't really do that. But she knows, because it was a few of us that did the investigation, and it was proven that he was manipulative and that he was grooming vulnerable women in the place. And there was a lot of other stuff, like his ex and peeing on the fucking Claire's Law and whatever. He was a risk in the first place and should never have been here, let alone running a team, which he never really has used to sting. The only thing he seems to do on that is raise money, or he did do. That's it. That's all I've ever seen him do. Tell him I will chat to him tomorrow. I will do when I speak to him. I think he's gone to bed now anyway. I don't think, I know he's gone to bed. So, the only person I've got to answer to in the morning is myself, because you don't know what your words are going to do to affect someone that day, at the end of the day. And no matter what any of you think, whether you hate someone or not, you can't wish people dead. It's bad karma, for one. And I don't believe in bad karma anymore. Or getting even. I just don't like you, Charles Webb, because you're a fat, bullying cunt who picks on women. You don't pick on men, though, do you? I noticed. Apart from Sheriff, of course, who you're never going to face anyway, because you're miles away. But anyway, that's besides the point. He was all well and good for you when he was giving you the platform, though, wasn't he? Yeah. I haven't really got anything else to say on it, and I'm not going to confirm or deny whether I had papers for him or not, because it's no one's business, and it's data protection at the end of the day. I never questioned the army thing because it wasn't relevant to the hunting thing, so whatever he's done in his life is not my problem, as long as he's credible. Someone will have blood on their hands one day. Well, Suzanne, you know how close I came. I'm not even afraid to talk about it now, because none of you can affect me no more. Like, I was close. Really fucking close, because if you tell someone that they're scum enough, they believe it in the end. And yeah, it was a pretty bad time for me at the time. So I let people convince me that it was all true. And it weren't. Bullshit. You don't have to like someone to help them either for a bad time. What makes you think that I wouldn't help someone that I didn't like? Everyone knows it's not true. Everyone knows what I'm like. I know what everyone's opinion is on it though today, and it's what I find really ironic is the first people to actually say to my face that he done this, that, and the other to me at once upon a time was the very same people that were backing him in the first place for doing it. You're unbelievable. You can't bring up things that have happened 2 years ago that you've accepted for 2 years and then suddenly cry about it because you've fallen out. It's bollocks. It's not community bollocks either. It should be in-house bollocks. I don't understand why you're ruining the only teams that you've got left and hardly anyone's stinging. Do you know what I mean? How many teams do you see out stinging now? Cobra, Bance's team, like, who else? Broken Dreams, obviously. I can't think of anyone else, really. What's Maria Clark team called? I can't think, because that one, that's it. There's hardly any teams left. I don't know what's wrong with you people. Or these people. Boredom. They get in dim packed and think they're fucking God. That's what they do. You bollocks, you're not God. You're certainly not my God, anyway. Exactly, Buttes, I remember that. And people proclaiming their friends, I reach out to anyone, I stand by my morals regardless. I couldn't live with myself, Suzanne, I couldn't. Like, imagine waking up knowing that somebody might be that low that they're going to do something to themselves and not doing anything about it, and then finding out they've gone. Like, I couldn't live with that shit, no way. Not in a million. I've already been through it once, so I don't particularly want to do it again. And whether anyone liked me or not, I was still someone's mother, someone's daughter, someone's sister, someone's aunt. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, me too now. Me too, Suzanne. Maria is live now doing this thing. Doesn't surprise me. She liked the late night ones, didn't she? I don't even have a real problem with her, to be fair, anymore. She's, if you get the job done, fuck it. Can't be bothered anymore. Got a lot worse in this place. What was that noise? Doug? Oh, he must have gone upstairs. I'm surprised you can still get away with doing things this late, because we would never risk it in case we get nicked. But yeah, I'm home now anyway. But you drove me to it. Did I drive you to it, or did you do a live about me first, Cat Woods? Because I can always pull it up now in front of everybody and show you up again. Why? I don't know why you keep doing this to yourself. Stop talking to me, Cat, because I will... Listen, I know exactly who did what live first, and it was not me that attacked you first. You attacked me because you wrongly assumed when I come into your inbox to ask if you were okay, after hearing what had supposedly happened, you went fucking nuts and started going mad and doing shit. So then I started digging around, because that's not normal behaviour, is it? Do you want me to carry on? Actually, fuck it. Fuck you. This is my platform. I say whatever I want to say. Do you know what the problem with people like you is, Kat? People like you are the reason convictions don't happen. And you know exactly what I mean by that. And I will always stand by what I fucking know, because I read the chat logs. And if chat logs count for our stings, and we believe in them, then they fucking counted for you too. And I can always pull them up now and start reading them out if you want me to. Or we could talk about why your team left. Huh? Why did they leave? Do you want to go there? Do you want to talk about PB and how you helped him? Talk to my husband, my personal life? Have I ever actually done that to you? No. Have I done it to... Come on live. Come on the live and prove yourself, because you keep talking about it, but you won't admit what you've done. You played with my kids. You fucking literally accused a man of doing what he did, and you were lying about it. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I'm not victim shaming. I've seen the chat fucking logs. I've seen what she said to her stupid friends. I don't care what her excuse is. You don't own a team for that long, run around doing what she was doing and saying and talking about it the way she was if it was true. And I will stand up here and say it because it's my fucking platform, and if you don't like it, then I suggest you take yourself back over the other side and cry about it. They left your team because they knew you were fucking lying, and you got caught out having an affair because Cameron Hunter threatened to out you to your wife, so you started saying what you said. I'm not going to say it out loud, so I'm not going to trigger everyone else. Now I'm going to block. You were in the chats, Kat. I've seen them. You were in the chats. Oh, so help me God. Is Louise Grace on here? Is Louise still on here? Do you want me to get Louise on here? Do you? I suggest you fucking think about this because you keep making digs for me and you know how much I can out. You're fucking dumb. Leave me alone. How many times have I got to say it? You're disgusting. You're a despicable, disgusting human being. And the only problem with people like you is that women that actually have had things happen, you did have an affair and I've got the fucking chat log. Do you want me to fucking out it and embarrass you in front of everyone? Do you really want to push me that far? Because I've read it all. I've read the lot. You even took the man to see your fucking mum. You was booking him to go and see your mum after this so-called you-know-what. So don't talk shit. A chat log's a chat log at the end of the day. I don't care how many people stick up for you. You're a liar. You are a fucking liar. And I know that to be a fact because of the way you behaved, the pictures you were sending, the way you were talking about him. There is no way or doubt in my fucking mind that you would talk about it if you were fucking forced. So let's get that fucking right. No one in their right mind would talk about it the way you fucking did. You just played on it because people hate me. So you know what? Take it, shove it up your ass, because you're a fake victim and you're the problem with this country. Goodbye, Kat Elliswood. Go and have another affair on your wife. Ain't the first, is it? Fucking come on in and keep talking shit to me when you're about my kids. Fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, Kat. Seriously, you're a two-faced bitch. And you always have been. Anyway, if we don't see proof it didn't happen, I posted it already. But everyone fucking went nuts and said that I was victim shaming her. No, I wasn't. I was outing her for fucking lying. Making a mockery out of the rest of us. That poor fucking fella could have lost his whole fucking life over that. Didn't talk about the NFA though, did you, Kat, that he got? And he only got because we sent in the chat log, funny enough. What, you saying the police are wrong too? So me and the police are wrong. Did you really want to talk about it out live, did you? I've kept my mouth shut. Why did you bother antagonising me here, now? Now you've all heard it. She lied about it. I've got the chat logs. The police had the chat logs and he was NFA because of it. Prove me wrong, Kat. I'll out every fucking screenshot if I have to. Including the nice, happy, smiley faces you sent to your friends after you got back from your affair. Yeah, back now. Wonderful time. Yeah. Yeah, we nearly got caught in the stable. I remember it word for... Yeah, poor fella. Yes, he is a poor fella. Yeah, because you accused him of being a rapist and he wasn't. For somebody that's already been a survivor, there is no way that you would... You just talk shit. You're full of shit anyway. I'm not going to keep going on because it's going to trigger people. I know she's lying because I've seen it all myself. The police have seen it and he was NFA within a week. Were you at the scene? No, I don't need to be at the scene. But there were dog walkers at the scene, according to Kat. She found it highly amusing that she nearly got caught. And then they moved it from the car to the stables, I believe. Isn't that right, Kat? Isn't that right? Yeah, to the stable, yeah. You had to move into the stable because of the dog walker. Don't you remember? You've had too many drugs since then, didn't you? You want to leave the whoop alone. Keep fucking coming at me when you've done what you've done with my children. You're a fucking scumbag. I never outed any of that for you. You started talking about me and my kids and hanging around with PB, you little bitch. So the minute I had an opportunity, I used it. You were having an affair. Cameron threatened to out you. If no one believes me, go and ask Cameron. So rather than just be honest, you did what you did. And it's wrong. So fuck you. Basically. I'll give no fucks. If it was just straight up an accusation and there was no evidence and I hadn't seen anything, it'd be different. I wouldn't be saying it, obviously. But I've seen the chat logs and she kept talking about me live. And yes, I can prove it. And yes, I can show the lives that she was doing. And yes, I can show that she's in the chats with PB about my children. Took great pleasure in it, didn't you? All of you. What did my children do to you? What's your problem? Because you can't have none. Is that it? You wanted to fucking rip mine away? What about the fact? What about the fact that you helped my abusive ex-husband take the children? Well, you're not disgusting now. It only counts when it's me, doesn't it? No, it doesn't mean he's innocent, but he only got the NFA 2 weeks later. I've never seen a case like that shut down so fucking quick. And do you know why he shut down so quick? Because we sent the evidence in. The police NFA'd him within 2 weeks. When have you ever heard of a case going through in 2 weeks? It got NFA'd in 2 weeks because we had proof. And no one wants to believe it. Big up Tillie's next door neighbour entertaining Dougie whilst Rhino's... Well, she didn't entertain him that fucking well because he come home, didn't he? So you fucked that up as well. Where is he now? What, you think he wanted to tramp? Once a whore, always a whore, and you can't turn a whore into a housewife, okay? So let's have it right. Let's have it right. And what about all the shit that all of you were giving him? All the shit we had to go through? What, you don't think that he, for 1 second, had his head turned? And what? What's your problem? It's not your business, it's mine. Yeah, it was a low blow, wasn't it? Just like it was with my children, Kat. So I'll take as many low shots as I fucking well want because you went for my kids, and I'll keep doing it. And I'll keep doing it, and I'll keep doing it. And if you keep pushing me, I'll read your fucking girlfriend's number out that I haven't actually rung because I'm not that scummy. But you know, if you keep pushing me, I'm going to keep talking about what you did, what really happened, and I'm going to tell your wife the truth. Because it weren't the first time that you cheated on her, was it? What about the fact you told me she was disabled and got me to speak to her because you said she was my really good fan or something, and she didn't have long to live? Turns out she's only got a back condition, you fucking lying cunt. Should we go about that, shall we? Do you really want to go there? I don't mind. I'm fucking fuming. I'm all in. You can't do shit to me. You were in the chats where they were talking about my kids. You helped and facilitated PB. Don't let the others take the rap and not you, Kat. It's never your fault, is it? Oh, sorry, Wayne. You can't turn a whore into a housewife. And to be fair, I wouldn't be a very good hunter if he got away with it. He didn't get that far anyway. So if you call a few flirty text messages cheating, oh well, I got cheated on. He come home because he knows what's good. So it's tough, isn't it? You ain't got nothing. Rape isn't cheating. Are you saying that he raped someone now? See what I mean? You see the levels they're willing to go to. Dougie being called a rapist now. He's gone to bed. He ain't even interested. Is that what you're saying? He raped? Come up on your real profile. Why hasn't she made a complaint to the police? And let me tell you, if it's true, I'll punch his head in. How about that one? I'll ring her because she's dying to speak to you. And she is disabled. Yeah, but she's not as disabled as you made out. You told me she was bedbound. And not just me, several people. I've got messages. I've got it all. I just can't bother to interfere with your real life because I ain't that fucking bothered. But you did with mine. You called Kat a cheat. She is a cheat and she wasn't raped. I'll say it out loud several times over. I don't give a shit what people say. If you lot believe in our chat logs, then why doesn't it count for the same for Kat? Kat, how come you gave that man the dog a week later then to look after? Or the fact that you took him to your mum's who's got dementia a week later? What about that then? In fact, you know what? Fuck you. Actually, I can't because my phone's stuck. Do you know what, Kat? You've asked for it now. I don't care what you do. I am going to put out every last screenshot. And if I have to, I'm going to post them to your wife. Do you know why? Because you won't leave me alone. And I don't even entertain you. Fuck off. Turn up the volume. Yeah, I will say it because I've seen the fucking proof. The police saw the proof and they NFA'd him within 2 weeks. You're telling me that the police shut down cases in 2 weeks? Is that what you're saying? Are you really that dumb? He had your dog at the time, yeah. No, why would you not go and get your dog back if he just raped you then? Huh? Why were you talking about it the way you did? Your own team left because of it. Your own team. I've got messages from your own team that left you because you never once indicated that it was anything like that. And in fact, you did go and meet him afterwards. And in fact, you did want to take him to your mum's house. And in fact, you did talk graphically about what you did with his dick and what else, the fact that you were on your period, the lay-by that you met him in, the stables that you had to fuck him in because of dog walkers. I can go on all night, Kat. I will send them to your wife. You know why? Because you helped PB go to my ex-husband and you sat in the chats and I've let it go and I've let it go and I've let it go and you want to keep poking. Rosie ain't got a problem with. Me and Rosie talk in the inbox all the time. I ain't got a problem with Melody. I leave her alone. You're the only one left that's still going on. You think you've got a God-given... Have you had speed today? Have you been paid? Is that what it is? Yeah, of course it is, because you get paid on a Thursday, don't you? And then you're high until about Tuesday, skint Wednesday, Thursday. That's why you ain't got no fucking teeth. That's why I enjoyed his blowjob so much, wasn't it, Kat? I've also seen the messages that you sent to him, believe it or not. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a disgrace. I don't care who cares about what I'm saying. Come to me, I'll give you the proof. You can't control PB. No, you just helped facilitate him. You wound him up. You gave him my information, didn't you? You telling me you didn't help? No? 1 minute you weren't in the chats, you didn't help, you weren't involved in it, whatever. Now you're saying that you can't control PB, but you sat there, didn't you? Tillie's on the crack pipe. No, I'm not. I've just driven back from Essex because I got locked out of my friends who fell asleep. I don't do crack. I've never done crack in my life. So if you're going to get it right, do it properly, right? If you're going to put it out properly. I've not had spit. Oh my God, you talk so much shit. Do you know how I know that's a lie? Because sometimes I get really fucking long messages that go on forever. And other times I get like one sentences when you're on a come down. Everyone knows that you do speed. You shouldn't have been decoying in the first place. And if I'd have known that, I'd never have stung for you. But hey ho. Anyway, I don't want to talk to you because you literally are the reason that people don't get convictions. And yes, all right, 3% of cases go through to court. I know that. But the chat log speaks for itself and the police agreed. Okay? Beth turfed you out because she said she stole Mia's pushchair at the garden. No, I didn't. I went back to Beth's house after I got lost. It was raining, so I put the pushchair in the fucking car. I didn't think to take it out on the way out. I was too busy trying to get in the fucking... Anyway, it's none of your business. Any other twists and turns that you want to add? Why don't we go for you've got no kids because you neglected them? Or how about Dougie abused them? Or maybe it's because of his race now. You know, what else do you want to say to me? What have you done so special in your life then, Mr. Turn It Up the volume? Or is it Melody on a fake profile because she knows Rosie will go mad? I've never stung for you, Kat. Are you fucking off your head? Are you absolutely nuts? Are you actually being serious? I've never stung for you, no? Wow. Okay. If you say so. I can't even bother to argue with you. I'll just pull the things up tomorrow. It's no problem. You're an absolute dickhead. And in fact, let's have it right. On the last thing, the reason I don't sting for you no more is because you couldn't get out of bed because you were too busy getting fucking whizzed off your nut, clearly. And I was driven halfway across the fucking country to go and sting a nonce for you, and you couldn't be bothered to get up and give me the fucking details. So you had to pay for my petrol. So am I still lying? Or do I have to get your decoys out? Put this thing up then, because there isn't one. So you're saying that we've never stung for you, no? Not even as part of Broken Dreams, which I know we did as well. Okay, you talk shit, Kat. You really do talk shit. You talk absolute shit. You gave me loads of your stings. I've done at least 4 or 5 for you. Where's Steve? Is Steve Fielding? You absolutely talk shit. You're going to mug yourself right off. You need to go and put your head down. Seriously. I can't be bothered with people like you. Even Louise has caught you out being a slime bag, isn't she? Everyone has. That's why you ain't got no team. Broken Dreams stung for me, but not you. Who do you think set Broken Dreams up in the first place? We were all working under Impact at the time, you fucking thick cunt, and I was singing for you long before then. Fucking hell, man. You're deluded, you know that? What, just like you weren't raped, yeah? Okay. Whatever. I don't want a team. They don't want you. That's why you haven't got one. They left you because you lied about rape. Fact. I didn't set up Broken Dreams, no? Okay. All right, Kat. It wasn't my page. Me, Steve, Haley, Sheriff and Jay did not set it up because Kat knows everything. Kat's always right. You condone a man who's groomed a full community with his false PTSD stories. He's not false. You want to sit there and accuse someone of not having PTSD because of what? What proof have you got? Because I've got proof on Kat. What have you got? I've seen it. He's got PTSD. He's not just got PTSD either, but it's none of your business what else he's got. It may have been your page, but it wasn't your team. Oh, did you get that offline? We set it up together, Kat. We changed it from Team Impact to Broken Dreams for a reason. Or you just pissed off because we jogged you on because you were caught out lying between Sheriff and Jay. We can always go there if you like. He never served in Afghan or Iraq. And why do I care? Do you think I care about that? Why do I care if he served in Afghan or not? I'm glad he didn't. Maybe he's got PTSD because he's a survivor. What about that one? Or has everyone forgot he's a survivor? Is that not allowed now? Okay, how come when I was training Broken Dreams decoys? How come when I was training Broken Dreams decoys, what, for all of like 2 weeks, Kat, you got kicked out of the fucking team because I was on a break, okay? Sheriff and Jay were running the fucking team. My admin, my pages, we set it up together. They went their way. I left again. Team Impact, Broken Dreams, and I believe 313 were all Tillie's teams. Yeah, and I helped Cobra as well. Ha ha ha, hilarious. Oh, is it? Is it hilarious or is it because you're trying to suit an agenda? Because you seem to be by yourself here, babe. There's 37 people here. Not one of them's agreeing with you apart from Melody on the fake profile. You still bitter as well, Melody? Bless you. Don't troll your fucking nieces though, did I, like you said? Like you trolled my kids. I've seen all the chats because you weasels have been giving it over to me, ain't you? I wonder what PB's going to say when I tell him. Bitch. Cobra would not associate with you. Oh, is that a fact? Oh, okay. So how come I've stung with Jay and Cobra a fuckload of times? Are you deluded? Have you both been on drugs tonight? He's calling me a crackhead. Have you looked at yourself? I did my last sting with Cobra, Darren Bull in Strood about a year ago. What you on about? Saz and Jay started out their training, the first training day on the first ever sting was me. And they will quite happily say that I helped them a lot. So you don't know what you're talking about. Me, Saz and Jay are very close friends. What the fuck are you on about? 313 was not my team. Let's get that straight. It was a shamble. That was not my team. I rescued it. Or the people from it, should I say. Oh, wait, I stand corrected. You did go on a sting. Oh, I did go on a sting. Oh, look, she remembers now. She suddenly got amnesia. So it didn't happen. It didn't happen because you didn't fucking get out of bed. That's why it didn't happen. And you paid for my fuel. Yeah, you're too fucking right. I made you pay for my fuel. First time ever I've made anyone pay for my fuel because you wasted my fucking time. A year ago. Oh, okay. Oh, whatever. Me and Saz and Jay are closer now than we've ever been, so you're talking shit as usual. I don't even know why I'm arguing with you people. You're just fucking dumb. You're absolute idiots. You really are. I'm a tramp. Okay. Is that coming from the person that's on the fake profile? How am I a tramp? I've just bought a £4,000 car outright. Am I still a tramp now? What have you got? What's so special? Nothing. Might want to check your other haters because that other account ain't me. Well, she hasn't really got many friends, so God knows who this one is. Probably another man that she's fucking. But you're getting blocked. Thanks for coming in. And just because you come up on a real profile doesn't mean to say you're not behind the fake one. So, Cobra hate you. Okay, of course they do. I'm deleting you, blocking you. You're going. Team Impact broken. Oh no, I've read that comment. Hang on, what's happened to these? Cobra hate me. Tramp. Yeah. Says people that ain't got no teeth. Lovely. I stand corrected. Yes, I know that I stand for you. I don't need you to tell me that. I'm a fat mess. Yeah, well, I might be a fat mess, but at least I'm doing something about it. Do you go to the gym every morning? No, I don't think you do. I can lose weight. You can't change your face or your personality or the lack of brain cells that you've got. Anyway, have I got a pip car? No, I paid outright for it. It's cash. It's mine. It's not a pip car. Don't need a pip car. Never mind, eh? You wish you lot put me on my ass. Bet you're gutted now, ain't you? Don't need many friends. You ain't got no friends because everyone turns their back on you, Cat, because you're a two-faced cunt that lies a lot. And I'm done with you now because you've got nothing relevant to say. Why are you banning for? It's Friday. I'm banning because I wasn't here to talk about yous. You've made it about you, so I'm banning, that's why. Ha ha ha, hilarious. No, I'll tell you what's hilarious, Kat. You still running around saying that you were raped because you weren't. And the chat logs haven't been put out because we don't think it's right to do that. But I'm going to do it now because you're a cunt. So, no fucks given. Don't care what anyone's opinions are on it. You can go fuck yourselves. Go and do a live tomorrow, see if I care. Because tomorrow I'm going to be busy again, basically. I've got a pip car. No, I've not got a pip car. I'm not giving you my registration either, so it's not a pip car. I pay cash, like I said. I do have pip though, so thanks for pointing that out. After years of working, I think I'm entitled to my own tax money, don't you? How many jobs you had? How many nonsense you caught? How many people you safeguarded? How many times you put yourself out there for people that wouldn't do it for you? Never. In fact, yeah, I'm banning you too. You can go as well. Bye. See you later. Anyone else want to go? Has anyone else got anything interesting to say? We're just going to keep it watching this shit because I can't be asked anymore. I've said what I've got to say about the situation. You can take it or leave it. I don't think the point is whether he's lied about the army or not. I don't understand what that's got to do with him hunting. What's this now? Amanda Bubsby. Geez, life is more important for our families, our kids. Yeah, well, you'd think they'd know that. You should try telling Kat that, Amanda, because she didn't seem to give a shit about my family. When will all this stop? When someone's dead. I'm telling you. And I'm not even going to say it because I'm not going to give you satisfaction. But yes, it could have ended very differently, and that's why it needs to be spoken about, because you lot are a part of this place and it's you that needs to sort it out. So I don't understand why you're not doing that, because he's a good hunter, unless of course you want to keep all the shit ones like the end game. What's the point in that? Please don't believe whatever the fake pages are saying and Cat about Cobra. Cobra do not hate me. I speak to them regularly. They're going to laugh when they hear about this tomorrow, to be fair. Right, I'm actually getting more and more worn out. So, unless anyone's going to talk to me, I'm off. Because I am fucked. Like, really fucked. So tired. And I've still got more driving to do tomorrow. No disrespect. None taken, Amanda. What is all of this shit? Amanda, I literally wasn't even on here talking to them. They started on me because Kat can't keep her mouth shut when she's on speed. That's why she shouldn't be decoying for anyone. Because she's not credible now. You shouldn't be decoying while getting smashed. But no one talks about that, do they? They want to talk about a sheriff and whether he's lied or not about being in the army, for fuck's sake. But you don't mind Cat Ellis Wood, he's lied about rape. Very, very backwards, this community, I've got to say. Take it, no one's going to say nothing then. No one's going to be brave enough to stick up for sheriff, no? Okay. Sweet, no problem. Don't expect anything less to be there. And what can I ask one question? If he's proven to be telling the truth, what are you all going to do then? Is anyone going to apologise? And what if he just for argument's sake killed himself today? It'd be too late to apologise then. Did anyone ever think about that? Or did we just go in for the attack and assume it was all true because Charles Webb, who's already been discredited once before, said, yeah, of course. It's bullshit. It is absolute bullshit. It's in-house stuff. I don't understand why this is going out like this. There was no need to do that to the family. At the very least, just attack him, innit? I feel like I'm talking to my fucking self because no one's commenting as per usual. I've checked on Sheriff today to see if he was okay. Thank you, Tina. You don't have to believe him or not believe him, like, but at least have decency to make sure he's okay, because he's just fucking. You just don't understand what it's like. Unless you've been through it, you don't understand it. Unless people like Kat have been around you and helped people do things that they've done to me and now doing to Sheriff and whatever, whoever else along the way. Paris and Jay's another one that got hammered. Like, yeah, you don't know what it's like to be on the other end of it. I don't give a fuck what's happened with my friend. Have I not been impartial? What are you on about now, Amanda? I've got no idea what you're talking about. You don't give a fuck what's happened to my friend, well then get the fuck off my page, basically. Because she was in a group that facilitated my children being taken. So do you think I'm going to care what your opinion is? No. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week. Sorry. You don't bring my kids into it. Simple. Right, so I'm going to smoke this doobie and go to sleep. I don't know what she's talking about being impartial. I don't know who you're talking about now. You confused me. Can't check my messages because my phone is still not turning on. I fucked it, I think. Don't know what the fuck happened to it. Just won't turn on now. Anyway, I'm talking to myself. It's pointless, so I'm going to get off unless anyone wants to say anything else before I go. This oh, hello, Johnny. I didn't know you cleaned some house, did you? I'm just about to go, to be fair, because no one's saying nothing, so I'm going. It's not really helpful when people don't talk on a live. And I guess it's because nobody agrees with what I'm saying, but I don't really give a shit, to be fair. Evidence is evidence at the end of the day. If the police said it was all cushy, then it's all cushy. So you'll have to ask me for the proof, won't you? And I'll give it to you. Anyone that wants it can have it. I don't care anymore. Okay. And that's it. I'm going to try and get my phone working. If not, I'm going to buy myself another one. And I'm going to bed. Because I've had enough for one day. 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. However long this carries on for. Okay, right, I'm definitely off because no one's saying nothing. I don't know if it's my comments or what I'm going. So, yeah, just fucking leave off for a minute, will you? Leave the family alone. And you just have to wait and see what he says about it, because I don't know even what he's saying about it at the minute. I just think it's disgusting how it's being played out, to be fair. Especially after everything he's done here. Nobody seemed to care when he was doing other things, so I don't see why he should care now. Steve, I'm going to come and speak to you in a minute. Anyway. Right, I'm off. See you later. Thanks for listening. Silence speaks volumes, doesn't it, just? Because no one's got... I don't blame him, really, because Charles Webb is savage as fuck. He is. No one wants to speak out because they're too scared. Fair enough. That's fine. But do you know what? Numbers speak volumes, to be fair. So if you all stuck together for once, rather than letting certain people do it and certain people not do it, it wouldn't be like this, would it? So anyway, I'm going. I'll go and pick up the mess that you lot create. Well, not you lot on here, but you lot that have done it. And I hope you're happy with yourselves. Really. Absolute bollocks, a lot of it. And I'm off.